What's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ella Dadzi. So the National Cathedral, it was a pledge between President Akufo-Addo and God, and that was if he win the 2016 general election, he was going to build a church for God, and he did win the election. And then, I mean, as anybody who is God fearing, as anybody, even as a human, if you make a pledge or if you make a promise to somebody, you have to fulfill that promise, right? Now, I know that pledges is between the person who made the pledge and then to whoever that he made the pledge to. At least that is what I thought, and that there's no other third persons when it comes to making pledges or making promises. Yeah, but then it seems that with this pledge made by the president, it has a lot of third persons. A lot. And by a lot, I mean it has the whole of the country as the third persons. And one way or the other, everybody in the country is paying for the is paying for the construction of the cathedral one way or the other, either through some tax or either through the church. Yeah. Now, this week, a list of churches in the country that have been making contributions or donations towards the National Cathedral came out, and I tell you, it had a lot of Orthodox churches and also individual churches on the list. Now, the donation started from 2018 to 2022. Now, the last month of the donation or of the church, of a church that made donation towards the cathedral was in May. That was the last month. And then a lot of people had a lot to say on social media about these churches, especially about the Church of Pentecost, because amongst the churches on the list, it was the church that had contributed a lot. That was 70,000. So a lot of people had a lot of things to say. Now this person says that, let me set the record straight for you. Let me set the record straight for you, Amma. We don't do Kofini Amma in Church of Pentecost. This person says, shout outs to those of you who attend the Church of Pentecost where they struggle in life. Your church gets blocked. Wow. Your church gets blocked. They say, Kwame Newman says that humans cry. Why? And if the Church of Pentecost didn't contribute, you guys will be the same people to say that the church is prepared. Please allow us to possess the nation. Why? And then this person says that the Church of Pentecost has contributed the most, a total of 70,000. Wow. And my assembly doesn't even have a place of our own to worship. Well, I guess this Sunday will be the last I will pay anything in a form of offering or tithes. Well, as I said, a lot of people have a lot to say regarding the cathedral, you know, when on social media, and then even when you meet somebody and then you start a conversation of the National Cathedral with, they are like, it's like the national, they don't, honestly, Ghanaians don't have anything against the National Cathedral. Ghanaians don't have anything against the president building the National Cathedral. What Ghanaians have against the president building the National Cathedral is the president prioritizing the National Cathedral over the other economic crisis, over the other stuff that every Ghanaian in this country is going through. That is the whole issue. If every Ghanaian in the country is at peace, if every Ghanaian is okay with themselves, it's okay with their financial life, is okay with the economy, I don't think that people would even be against this whole building of the National Cathedral. A lot of people have a lot of stuff to say. Now, this is my lot to say. I have nothing wrong. I don't have anything against the churches on the list who are making donations towards the church, who are making donations towards the cathedral. I don't have anything against them. But then this is the case. Look, if the members in these churches are okay, like financially they are stable, economically they are okay, they're living their best lives, if the members are doing that, if they're having that, then I'd say kudos to the churches on the list. But then if it is the case that your church members are suffering, your church members there are people in the church that no matter how financially drained they are still going to go to church. No matter how financially drained they are going to pay offering, they are going to pay their tithes and everything that the church asks of them. It doesn't matter how financially drained they are. But then there are people in the church who needs, or who are church man, the person doesn't need much. Oh, if you call out the person and then you ask the person how much the person needs in starting a business or in doing something, just 300 cities. That is all somebody needs in a church to start a business or to do something, to make something out, to make something for their lives. That is all. But then if people in the church are suffering and then you make this kind of donation to a national cathedral, then is kind of like, it is just like the heads of these churches prioritizing the national cathedral, prioritizing the donations that they are to make to the national cathedral over the members. Because look, church, no, is one of, it is just a building. The people who go there to worship make the church. After Sunday service, the church is just there. It's just the building. So if you are the head of a church and you've got widows, you've got old people, you've got grannies, you've got grandpas, and their lives outside the church is something not to write home about, and then you make mujijiska for national cathedral. What is the aim of the church there? What is just the aim of the church if the people in the church are suffering? Somebody has been in a church for as long as the person could remember. The person was born in the church, but then financially, the person is suffering. The person really is, and then the church isn't even paying any attention to the person. Every Sunday, the person pays offering. Every Sunday, the person pays his or her tithes, but then it is so difficult for the person. Now, church has been able to make this kind of donation and send it to be used in building. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about the video. Leave a comment down in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and also share. And I will see you guys some other time.